Hello, hello, hello. What's up, George? What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? Always this type of songs. I can't do anything about it. It's copyright free. I'll change. Okay, I'll change this song, but the next song is gonna be just the same. What's up, Rico? Another Thuram Joven, yeah. Although this one's a unique Thuram. This one can be played in defensive midfield. So I think this guy would probably be the best defensive midfield in the game. Am I spinning? No. No. Someone has offered me to log into their account, but they haven't responded to me since, so I don't know if I'm gonna be logging in. Hopefully we are. No, you can get like taken down though. And it's a bit more than 30 cents, Rico. Let's be serious, okay? Let's be serious. 10 times that number. 10 times it. What's up, Mythic? The thing is, this, I don't know about this against Milson, but Milson's always a very good defensive midfielder as well. So let's go on eFootball Hub and level him up. See what Konami are cooking. And Milson. Alright, so we'll start with Casillas. Now, Casillas is probably bad. He'll pull off some crazy saves, some good animations, but I'm sorry, he won't be bad, but he's just not going to be like as good as the tall keepers. Height is very important for keepers. But yeah, like crazy stats. He's got very good jumping. I wonder if the previous ones have really good jumping too. I assume this would be the most recent Casillas. Yeah, these ones don't. Oh no, they do have. Oh yeah, they always have jumping. Okay, so it's nothing new there. Apparently, the Juve Thuram is better. We'll have a look. What's up, young man? Well, for a goalkeeper, 185 isn't that tall. That's like 6 foot. Is that like 6'2"? That's not tall for a keeper. But like height, they make height way more important than it should be in this game. Basically, and we kind of figured this out with Milinkovic-Savic when he came out. You would think a tall keeper would be better at saving the top corner stuff, but not get down to the low stuff as easy. But it seems to be there's no like balance around tall keepers saving low shots. So there's no real need for small keepers. So yeah, look, great stats, but if you're a Madrid fan, I'd say, yeah, you'd be happy to get him. But would you be going for this pack if Ben Wilson's a Barcelona player and Thuram played for Oh, this is a Barcelona version as well, yeah. So I don't think Madrid fans. I don't know why Konami do this with their packs, by the way. Like, if they just made it a full Barcelona pack, I think more people would spin, because some Barcelona fans would go, alright, I'll get it. I'm a Barcelona fan. Okay, so for Edmilson. Now, I don't know why people always say this guy's really good, but I've used him before and he is very good. Like, you don't even need the passing on your anchorman, really. So you could probably, like, even if you take that passing off, just get it to 80 lofted just because it's quick. It's 2 points. Like, yeah, he looks very good. But you might as well put the passing. Like, you don't need dribbling really either. Yeah, so Edmilson looks very good. And the thing about Edmilson cards in the past was they never had skills. They had like 4 skills, but they obviously give him the full skill list now. And he's got long reach tackle and fortress. Alright, that's very good. What does Casillas have? Direct and defense. Okay. Not that it matters. And then the big boy Thuram. What's Konami cooking up with him? Edmilson is interesting if he had phenomenal pass. I don't know if we've had an anchorman with phenomenal pass. Edmilson, every time I go against him, he's the best in the middle. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but he's just as good as the rest of the Anchormans, really. So pretty much the same thing, yeah. The selling point of Edmilson is the long reach tackle. Yeah, I don't know. We've had like Valverde with long reach tackle, and then defenders for the most part. I think a Davids has had long reach tackle, but he's a destroyer. Well, when Gilberto Silva comes out a long ball tackle or long reach tackle, he'll be the best. He'll be the best. Away for Busquets since he has nice tight possession. Gilberto Silva also has nice tight possession. I actually used Gilberto Silva as my like Busquets player back in like PES 16, 17, 18. I only used Busquets in defensive mid. He's one of my favorite players in real life. Him and Iniesta I love, and Xavi, I guess. Do you know what? Even though I love all of the Barcelona players, I would prefer Real Madrid. You don't think Thuram can play in... Why can't he? He's a centre-back, bro. Centre-backs can be trained DMF, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can. Look, Guardiola is a centre-back. He can play DMF. So Thuram should be able to play DMF. I have the France version. Is this version better? Or I'm good to skip? Bro, even if this version is better, you're good to skip. It's not going to be worth your money. Let's not waste your money. You are a Visca Madrid. What does Visca Madrid mean? Okay. Let's look at Thuram. Okay, stats-wise look very good, of course, but I think that's what they all look like, isn't it? So you're saying the France version. Yeah, maybe that build I did wasn't great, but I think these ones have better dribbling. I mean, yeah, they look the same to me, no? The new one has more physical contact, though. But like, I'd say if you want to play him DMF, that would be the reason you'd get this Thuram. But I don't know if he would be crazy in DMF. He probably will be, though. You can't say you prefer Real Madrid. I mean, the current teams, I'd rather Barcelona have success than the current Madrid teams. But when Madrid had like... I think by the time Barcelona won that Champions League in 2011, I was like, alright, they've done enough. It's time for another club. It's time for another club. What's up, Astro? Been skipping a lot lately. The cards are all the same. They have been. Well, to be honest, the cards are actually different now compared to the last batch because they have a extra showtime skill. It was the cards. Like, so I didn't get the last batch of cards, really. I got all my cards like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So these cards would be worth an upgrade for me. Or not worth an upgrade. Would be a noticeable upgrade for me. But I don't think it's worth spending this much on the game, like, you know. What? Waltimate? How do I say Waltimate's name, by the way? Is it like Vault or something? You say Vault instead? He'll have a better season than Romelu Izaku. They have so many extra legends in the game, but it's just recycling. Well, the problem is all the extra legends in the game, they can't sell them in these packs because they're not like worth. But you might as well just wait for like the best legends to come out at the same price. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, they haven't released Gascoigne in ages. Gascoigne was one of the first legends they released. See, I don't think this pack is a crazy upgrade. For the skills you'd put on them, you want to put one touch pass on Thuram with true pass probably. Maybe track back, particularly if you're going to play him DMF. Maybe a cut behind and turn, and I don't even know, like... Just spice it up, Rico. These guys do not want to spice anything up. These guys are happy with the way this ship is going. Alright, Edmilson. Doesn't have one touch pass or true pass, so definitely give him them, particularly one touch pass. Give him track back, cut behind and turn. And is he missing like a defensive one? I don't think he is. I don't even know what last skill to put on him. And then Casillas, yeah, Casillas the keeper, so you don't need skills on him. Okay, I have a free Barcelona pack here. I don't know if these are any good. Ferran Torres always feels nice in this game. And then I already have a Gavi card, I'm sure. You might just save for World Cup packs, yeah. You'll be waiting a while though, won't you? Almost a year, like 7, 8, 9 months. I should have said 6, 7 months. Back. Alright, boys. We're doing 100 coins though on this pack because this is the free to play account. See if we get lucky. 100 coins in a dream, Konami. And this is the place where dreams die. This is the place where dreams die. You're so brain rot. It's true. True. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have completed any of the events. I haven't really played since FIFA came out. I haven't been playing this. When are you gonna spend your coins? What player are you waiting for? On this account, I'm not gonna spend them really like on a pack. I'm gonna buy them on a like 1500 coin pack. Like on my other accounts, like where I'd add money, like Rooney's probably the only one I'd be waiting for. But even at this point, I'm kind of like, do I even want to do it? Like I haven't been playing as much, so. But like, to be honest, for Rooney, like, it's not like it's a lot of money to me to do one random pack. So for Rooney, maybe I'd go for him. Who the hell was that guy? I've never seen this footballer before. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He disappeared. His name? What was his name? Jan Boney or something. I'd never seen him before. We'll get the Marco in. I don't really have a right mid actually, do I? Unless I play Rebury. No, you can't play there. This guy. This guy's actually good. The big time packs, yeah, Matthew. I really like. Oh, I think we're gonna have Thuram. The guy who offered me to try out Thuram has replied to me. He's on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know if he's gonna see my message. Call of War, I've actually uninstalled it because it's too addicting. It's just like it's like Hearts of Iron, but it's like a mobile version of it. But I like it because the games take like a month to finish, so you don't have to play it. You only have to play it for like 5 minutes a day. Okay, I'll just go into a match, see if he responds. Yeah, we might be trying out Thuram.
Just wish he knew.
They didn't bring Treasure Link back, right? Did they? Or that'd be on a Thursday, wouldn't it? What is this group chat? Who the hell created this? Why is there like other rock chucks? Why is there other rock chucks? Arteta out, Donald Trump in. Arsenal won on the weekend. Show some respect. But to be honest, like, and that's Arteta. Like, I didn't watch the Arsenal game, but I heard some of the analysis after. They said they were more positive. Like, as in they were more attacking and stuff. So if that's the case, then I think they should keep Arteta. They should be telling them, like, look, show some balls. Play for the win. Stop playing for the draw. Positive is the buzzword in North London, yeah. Yeah, well, but the thing is, Arteta was very attack-minded when, in his first couple seasons here. Sorry, I'm just getting a phone call. Hello? Yeah, sorry, I'm streaming. I was just ringing. Can you sign into that America game? We're about to retire it. So, you won't get the gold if you... Yeah. Alright, no worries. Okay, I bet. Oh, this guy's using manual passing. But I'm using pass this tree. Let's go. Got a ball. I'd rather have Thuram defensive fullback. I probably would agree, yeah. Although, to be honest, like, he would be a very good destroyer. Like, the thing is, they make like players like Nesta a destroyer. Nesta is like, I would rather Nesta as a build-up. He's not as nimble and as quick over short distances. But Thuram is. But again, it would be more versatile having Thuram as a defensive fullback. He reminds me of a woke lefty Day Dem type. To be fair, I understand what you're saying with the way he dresses sometimes. But I loved that first Arsenal team under Arteta. Like the first year, I think they finished second, and I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but they choked the game against like Villa or something. I remember I really wanted them to win because they were playing like I'm an Arsenal hater. Like really, I like when Arsenal are doing bad because it's funny, because of the way the fans react. But that first season, they were playing such good football that I wanted them to win, and then Arteta got PTSD. I think he got PTSD of trying to play good football, and now he refuses to do it. Like I don't remember. I think though when he first started playing more defensive, he was getting a lot of praise for it because it kind of showed he wasn't dogmatic. But like he has become dogmatic now. He's got the pendulum has swung too far the other way. Which pack would you recommend if I have 1,500 coins? I wouldn't recommend any pack, bro. I'd just keep your coins. Yeah, and that team, who do they have? They would have had Odegaard. They didn't, like, I don't even think they had a great team. I think they still had Saliba and I'm not sure about Gabriel actually. But like Zinchenko was playing for them all the time. Aubameyang, yeah. I never really liked him though. I was so surprised when he went to Barcelona. I was like, why are Barca getting Aubameyang? Good goal. What's wrong with this game since Friday? I barely played this since Friday. But it doesn't feel... It doesn't feel too different, I guess. How have you missed that? He transformed into Simeone, yeah. Yeah. Rashford, the Barca though. Wait, is Rashford on loan to Barca or is he there? Full transfer. No worries, Alfie, no worries. But anyway, but like Barca are in a good position now, so I think taking a punt on Rashford makes more sense because it's like he clearly was a very talented player. So you're getting them on loan. Getting them on loan, and if it's a case of alright, he was just like unmotivated at United in a bad headspace, couldn't get it working, and it turns out he still has all that talent, it's worth taking a punt. And then if he doesn't, you know, it's not a big deal because it's not like they're Barca are doing bad and they need him to do well. Whereas Aubameyang was like old by the time he went to Barca. Is there Champions League again this week? I mean, like, no, I'm still a bit confused about Rashford going to Barca because I thought like he wouldn't be good enough for them. Like, but I understand it a bit more than Aubameyang. I still think like if I was in Barcelona's shoes, I wouldn't have went for Rashford. Look at Aubameyang's goals to minute ratio at Barca. Like, to be honest, maybe he's good. I don't know. I'll have a look. Or can you just tell me? But I felt like he was a bit done by the time he went to... or by the time he left Arsenal. Like, actually, do you remember when Sanchez left Arsenal? Because Sanchez, in my opinion, was the best player in the Prem. And then he was bad for the last like 5 months at Arsenal. So I was like, United went from, and I was like, okay, he's going to be good again. He's just had a bit of a bad run of form at Arsenal. And then he was shy at United too. I think he scored in his debut though. They couldn't sign Nico Williams and Diaz was too expensive. Yeah. But did they need Rashford? I thought I don't follow Barcelona closely, but I would have thought they needed a striker for backup. I mean, Rashford can play in the middle though. He had a very decent season at Barca. Right, fair enough. Again, I'm talking about like at the time I thought it was weird. Obviously obviously a football club knows more than me. Aubameyang. So this is Arsenal, is it? The last season at Arsenal, 15 goals. No, it is. I think might be Chelsea actually. Alright, 13 goals in 24 games. That's actually very good. Fair enough. Was he only there for one season, was he? What's up, Yanarchy? Anyone that gets out of United is the GOAT all of a sudden. To be fair though, like, McTominay was always good. Alright, I've always said that. Anthony was always shit. I don't know why he became good at Betis. What a touch. Alright, boys, we're going to be testing out Thuram. The guy who offered me his account has got back to me. I think the pressure is less. Well, he definitely seems like a player that needs to have fun. I don't know how he was at Ajax, but he might be a player that he needs to be in a team where if he loses the ball, his team aren't like frustrated with him or anything, you know? Like, I'm sure we've all had teammates like that where you kind of let them away with more because you know what they're capable of. But if your team is struggling, you kind of get a bit annoyed at them and you're like, will you just play simple stuff here? I love Alba and Sanchez. Yeah, no, Sanchez, I love Alexis Sanchez. He was, yeah, I always thought he was better than Hazard. Like, I never... Him and Cazorla, I thought, like, to say they were underrated isn't right because people did rate them very highly, but I thought they were much better than people gave them credit for, him and Santi Cazorla. I'd say Cazorla, to be honest, might have been a bit underrated. He was a very good player. But yeah, like Sanchez to United, man. I thought United were gonna... I thought that was United back. It was like Van Persie. When they signed Van Persie, you know, just buying like a proven player. But I guess those last 5 or 6 months at Arsenal, we should have... United should have paid more attention to that. You know, Hazard was clearly like a more... I don't know what to say. Like talented, I guess? I don't know. But I thought Sanchez just was so good. I loved him. After I have slow motion lag, what do you think about this? I don't really have any thoughts, bro. And then who remembers the first few years of Juan Mata at Chelsea, man? He was so good as well. I was so shocked when Chelsea let him go to United. Man, if United ever get offered a player, they need to just say no, because it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. Man, Mata was so good at Chelsea, though. And Pedro were underrated. I mean, Pedro did very well at Chelsea, didn't he? People kind of... I think a lot of people who watch the Premier League noticed how good Pedro was. Not like straight away at Chelsea. I think it was more of like, look, this guy actually keeps scoring and keeps playing well. Did Pedri play, or not Pedri? Did Pedro play in like the World Cup winning teams? Nah, United signed Matic in 2014. And they signed Matic in like, would have been like 2017. But like, you talk about United being a graveyard for players. Like, you remember Schneiderlin, man. Schneiderlin was one of the most high-rated players in the Premier League. And then no one even remembers him at United. Like, he was ass. Like, Schneiderlin going to United was the type of science Liverpool made. He played out 2010. Okay. Like, I think in one window, United signed Pogba, Schneiderlin. Oh, I had it in my head. No, Schneiderlin might have been a bit earlier, actually. I think Bailly. Like, I thought Eric Bailly looked very good. To be fair, he had injuries. I remember arguing with my friend. My friend was a Liverpool fan. I was like, he was like saying Matip is better than Bailly. And I was like, no, Bailly's way better. I guess not. Nani was the same as Anthony. Nah, Nani was a bit overrated a little bit, but Nani, I wouldn't say Nani was like Anthony. Like, Nani actually had end product. He was the same in what I was saying about, and maybe that's what you're referring to. Like, he likes to kind of, he's have fun on the pitch, and if, you know, if you're playing well, you let him get away with stuff, and when you're playing bad, you kind of get annoyed at him. But I thought Nani was, Nani had a shot on him, like. Nani in 2011 was world class. Yeah, he was, I remember he was like United's best player, but in 2011 it would have been Nani, Berbatov and Rooney, but I think Rooney was struggling in 2011 because Rooney had a very good 2010, 2009-10, and then I think he broke his ankle against, or something to his ankle against Bayern Munich, and when he came back he just looked unfit all the time and stuff. And then I think he scored that Bicey against, because I think everyone was saying like he's not playing good. And then he scored that Bicey against City. Also, Brandjan. Alright, boys, we're going to be signing into No Name's account now to try out this new Thuram, Edmilson, and Casillas. He scored versus Bayern. I don't even remember the game, really. I just remember him getting injured. I think it was against Bayern. But he was very good that 2009-10 season. Sorry, I think I'm just having difficulty with this password. Oh no, I think I need the account name. Not the email. What's up, Wayne? I have the hottest take right here. Anthony will win the League of Player of the season. And you yeah, I think you're taking the piss. This current United need a proper box-to-box mid and a commanding goalkeeper. They lack too much. I think they need to stop playing Amarim's system. They don't have the team for it. I've been saying for a while that United are like I was saying when Ten Hag was there, and this isn't me being hindsight Harold. Okay? Like, this is me. I remember saying this. I remember saying I don't think Ten Hag is doing bad with the team he has. Okay, we got in. Edmilson is an anchorman. What's up, Amit? Help me get Div 1. I mean, how do you want me to help? No, United just need to accept they're a relegation team now. That's what they need to do. Okay, what do I have to do here? Sorry, just give me a sec. There we go. And I won't be playing I won't be playing this off stream, bro. I'll be playing FIFA. EAFC. Well, to be honest, I would have said, why would you have spun for Nesta when you could have just waited for Thuram? Like, Luke Shaw is not a good player. Sorry, just bear with me a sec, lads. I'm just setting up this eFootball on Steam. I think United need to get a manager in that will play defensively. Like, understand that the quality of player they're working with is like 15th in the table kind of level. If they play well. Your birthday's tomorrow. How old are you turning, Rizzo? I'm gonna guess 24. They sacked him, and then Chris, I said, why did they sack him? Does anyone remember me saying there's no reason to sack Ten Hag? What's up, Dimitri? How's the grass in the old yards? Is that like a euphemism for something like I don't know. That sounds weird. 28. You got a young soul, Rizzo. Like, I remember saying to my friend specifically, I probably said that on stream though too. I said, and my friend agreed with me because he sees through the bullshit too. I was like, why Ten Hag? Unless you're getting in a great manager, unless you're getting in like a literal top tier proven manager, just keep him until you get one. There's no point sacking him for another like random manager like Amarim. Right. You just can't hear the game, can you? What do you think of the... I don't know if I can say the word. I can say the word, but I don't know what happens with the monetization. Obviously, I think it's disgusting what's happening over there. And that new digital ID thing that's coming out. I don't know if there's any English people in chat. And I think the EU is rolling it out anyway. So, actually, a lot of the time, whenever the UK like rolls out some draconian thing... The EU are doing it too. They're just a little bit behind. That digital ID thing. If I want to visit the UK, do I have to get one? Or what's the story? I don't understand it. But I hear like pretty much everyone's opposed to it though. Except for the government. So maybe it gets stopped. That's just not true. Look at almost every player away from United. They have the quality in the squad, but the club is toxic. I don't agree, bro. I think if you think about it, every Premier League team has the quality in their clubs. Like, if a player is really good in a different league, they come to a lower level Premier League club. Over the last like 4 or 5 years, that's happened. If you go back 10 years ago, some of the clubs didn't have quality, but I think they all have quality now. We also don't understand it. Yeah, I'm going to Scotland in a month. So, but I wonder in the future, do I need to download some shit on my phone if I want to go to England? So I don't get it. Okay, so we have the new players. So we've got Thuram, Diddley, Thuram, Casillas, and Ed Milson. Let me just cook up a tactic for these boys. What's up, Rels? Sorry, I'm trying to get this on my other screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Change formation. Now we need a 2DM formation, don't we? So we can use both Ed Milson and Thuram. Well, is he trained at the MF yet, actually? Position training, 31. I think I'll just go for it. I don't think he'll care if there's 31. Alright, I guess I'll play on left back. Alfie, the only way is when Ronaldinho comes out in a pack. Clear the pack, that's the only way. Amarim should not be sacked. They need to sack everyone above him. Okay, I was someone who said Ten Hag shouldn't be sacked. Like, it's not his fault. I think Amarim should be sacked because he's trying to play a football that a top team can only play. He's like a team that's not the best in quality in the league will suffer trying to play that way. What's up, Miguel Prodigy? I have been enjoying FC 26, yeah. But no, I just trained them left back, Rizzo. Just trying to get him DMF. Alright, so let's rebuild them. Nah, Rizzo, don't. Bro, don't. Actually, you know what? I'll just play him centre-back. I'll just play him centre-back and make him the most broke centre-back, yeah? Man, this guy got Yamal and hasn't even played a game with him. He got Yamal and was like, I can't even be arsed playing a match with him. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, you can do that, but I don't know, like, where you would find an offer, Alfie, you know? Compare Juventus with new version. It's a robbery. There he is there. So better dribbling on the old one. Better heading on the old one. So much more acceleration on the new one. Same speed, pretty much. Much more jumping on the old one. Better balance on the new one. And same defensive stats. Even if one of these had like 90 on defensive stats, I'd say the same. Because like I don't notice a difference when you go that high. But yeah, pretty much a robbery. This one doesn't have a showtime skill, doesn't it? Not? And this one has 2 showtime skills that are a bit like meh. I mean, you can do it on PS5, Alfie. You can buy someone's account. But I don't know where you would find. You'll just have to find someone who will sell their account with you. You got bailed twice. And this guy's living up the dream over here. Mr. No Name. He has Fortress. Oh, so I've played probably near 1,000 games with that Juve Thuram, and I didn't even know he had Fortress. And you have the France one, Jesus. You don't actually have many players, do you? Oh, you keep a tight squad. Can I check what Nez? Can you check if Thuram can go DMF? Yeah, he should be able to. Yeah, he can. Yeah. Here, No Name. Can I burn position trainers to get this guy DMF? I see he has 2 Vinnies. What's the other one's playstyle? So this one is momentum dribbling. Where's the other one? Is he in the squad? This one's the acceleration burst, isn't it? Oh no, they're both momentum and visionary pass. I can't sell you a few players though. You have to sell the whole account. Yes? Okay, we can try to ram and DMF, boys. We've got 29 position trainers. Alright, we're halfway there. Oh no, he definitely releases his non-epic cards, but... Oh, there we go. Nice, nice. Alright, we'll play a 3 back then. We get 2 DMF. Oh, Mendes can play centre back. Interesting. Okay, anyone want to see specific players? Now, keep in mind, if I have them on my main account, I won't be using them here. I don't have a few accounts now. I have my main account and my free account. Does he have Italian Pirlo? I did see Pirlo. I can't really fit Pirlo in, though, if I'm playing 2 DMFs. Like, and I want to try both of these guys. Well, yeah, we have Casillas. Do we have the correct Casillas? We do. in a bit. This is boring. Okay, Quezzy. Thanks, mate. Sound. That's actually cold, Quezzy. I actually respect that. Yeah, and you've got a lot of duplicate players. You just get the players you like. Like you haven't got many players, and then the players you do have, you have multiple versions of. This one isn't trained AMF though. Where did he go? I'd have to train him. Alright, do we have a left mid really? No. We got two left mids up front actually. Oh, Bale can play left mid. Oh, look at that. He's got one Bale for right mid and one Bale for left mid. That's actually crazy. Okay, I kind of want to use Totti today. And then we have to level up Yamal as well for him. Like Johans. Like if they improve this game, what they kind of have to do is forget about all the cards and money people have invested in. Like that's what's holding the game back the most, in my opinion. The fact that we're stuck with the cards we've all invested in. It ruins the game. So I don't think they're getting out of this situation. Yeah, this Yamal's very well rounded. And I'd be fine with that. I mean, I don't know if I'd be fine with it. I do want the reset, but I don't know if I want the reset. I do want just have a separate mode where people can. It's like if you ever played FIFA, FIFA 2014 had a World Cup mode, so that was separate from your like main progress. If they did something like that, I'd be happy. I think. Because I don't want to lose the players I've bought. But I'd be happy to play something else in eFootball without them, you know? You can't, Alfie. You have to sell the whole account. Like, you can't trade specific players. Also, boys, Battlefield 6 is around the corner. I think it's like 2 weeks away. Is anyone getting Battlefield 6? I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I'll probably... I don't know if I'm going to buy it or get the EA Platinum thing for €20 a month. You won't get it on launch. You'll get it for Christmas. I mean, I think they're gonna release the Battle Royale segment for free. I don't know when they're gonna do it, but is this guy even playing the game or just buying cards? He's probably in work all day. He probably works a difficult job. That's why he can afford all this. Battlefield looks cheeks to me, but I think I'm just done. I don't think it looks cheeks. I do think it looks a bit. It looks kind of more TikTok-y than. I thought Battlefield 1 was the perfect blend of constant action and that kind of still large scale, take your time to breed gameplay. Nah, I don't want the compensation pack. What I want is a reset in the sense that we can still use these cards in divisions, but they just create a separate game mode where you can improve your team and stuff. Oh, we don't have a orchestrator. Like if I was if Battlefield was like the only game I really played, I think I'd be a bit disappointed in how Battlefield 6 is looking, because it just looks a very Call of Duty-esque to me. But I like Call of Duty, but Call of Duty's been bad for like 6 years because of skill-based matchmaking. So if Battlefield that's what I was saying during the beta. Battlefield is scratching my Call of Duty. Battlefield 6 is scratching my Call of Duty itch more than the Call of Duty does. Should have put Perlo on the bench now. Look at you. You were saying play MAMF. Would my you know that FPS unlock thing, would that have deleted when eFootball 26 came out? Like, do you have to update that? Because this looks really stuttery. Yeah, it looks very stuttery. I know I can increase the frame rate in the settings though. Yeah, what is wrong with this, man? This is mad. I don't know if you can do it while you're in the game though. Yeah, you might have to do it from the main menu. Alright, is my opponent's gonna play or? What's up, Steven? Here, actually, one thing though, you know, Smart Assist, like, it's on by default, because whenever I log on to someone's account, it gives me the default settings. And Smart Assist is on. Why? How many people, especially on console, like maybe on mobile is different, because like when I downloaded eFootball on mobile, I struggled to play it. Like, it's very difficult for me. Like, I don't know how to use a touchscreen. Go on, Dembele. But like, why would a console player try out a football game and want Smart Assist on by the start? Like, the amount of people that'll download it and say, what the fuck with this? Why is the game just kicking the ball for me? That's a Marnist. You know, I understand that on mobile more though, like... Okay, Thuram can play that pass. I didn't check my opponent's team. Maybe he has like the worst rated team of all time. Nice. I mean, he doesn't have a good team because look at his manager. His manager is like nerfing all those cards. What's happened to my screen? Back. Hey Rock, how's that Thuram so far? I've only played like a minute with him. He set up a crazy pass there, but I think it's more my opponent's team is low rated. There he is intercepting. Man, Nielsen looks taller than I thought he did. Or he was. We need to turn that pass guide off as well. Yeah, it's smart, Steven. What do you think of Barca pack Rafinha as AMF? I don't know. I actually don't know what he looks like, bro. But at AMF, what's his weak foot? I feel like if he had good weak foot, I'd like him at AMF. If he doesn't, I don't think he'd be good. Whenever I use Rafinha, I feel very dependent on his left foot. Yeah, this is like starting weird. Feel like a natural talent. I know, but I don't know. I think on console, like, people want to actually play the game for the most part. Just my opinion. Like if I downloaded a shooter and it started playing for me, I'd delete it, like. But we had this discussion a few weeks ago. Oh, what? Come on, Yamal. I really like the idea of strategy games, but I can never a real-time strategy game, but I can never keep up with it. So if a real-time strategy game had smart assist, maybe it would make me play more. I don't know. I still think I wouldn't. Because at the end of the day, I want to play the game. I don't want the game to play for me, but like in my head, football games are, it's kind of like a first-person shooter. Like, I've been playing them my whole life, so they make sense to me. But I was watching XQC play FIFA the other day, and I was thinking, like, my friends that play football with me, like, some of them never like play FIFA. Like, it must be very difficult to like FIFA or like eFootball. It must be very difficult to play if you've never played a football game before. Like, they are very difficult to play because the people who've been playing have been playing their whole lives. Like, even if you play football, it's not gonna help you like a lot in a football game, I don't think. Maybe against the computer it'll help you, but when you go against real people, like, the pace of the play, I don't think it's gonna help at all. But then again, I always hear people say, like, oh, I played eFootball for the first time in like 2017 and they're very good at the game already, like, and I'm surprised that maybe I'm overestimating it, how hard it is to play a football game. Really, Magnus, you haven't even been playing? I didn't know that. Go on, Thuram. Ooh, heavy dribble. Heavy dribble. If this guy was a good opponent, I would have lost the ball there. Wait, let me just get clarity on Smart Assist. Does Smart... Because I think it did when I used it. I tried it out for a game. Does it ever kick the ball for you, or does it never... It only chooses what type of pass it plays. But the fun is learning and getting good from scratch. Of course, but for instance, like a strategy game, I don't play them because I don't have the time. Like, obviously, I would have the time. I do have the time to learn them, but I choose to use that time elsewhere. So that's why Konami want to avoid with people. Yeah, I haven't done my penalty game this week. You're not overestimating, it's just the kids pick up things more easily. Yeah, definitely kids, yeah. And definitely have much more time. I think kids also have I think they're happier to lose. Like, I think when you're an adult, you get set in your ways, and it's like, if you don't pick this up very quickly, you kind of just give it up. Because you could just play something else that you're already familiar with. Whereas children have all day. It's not that they have even all day, it's more... You don't feel like you're wasting your life when you're 15 playing a game all day. Have you got... You haven't got FC rails, have you? Children can't buy packs, you're right. But I think we're talking about two different things there. Like, I don't think Smart Assist is for children. I think Smart Assist is for people who... It would be like if I decided to play NBA right now. Like, that's the type of person I think they're looking for. Okay, imagine... No, maybe not me NBA, because I've played NBA before and I play a sports game already. It'd be like if someone who's only played Call of Duty or Battlefield or shooter games. That's who the Smart Assist thing is for. Like, that type of person. What you doing at the moment then, Rels? Ooh. Yeah, in 2019 I kind of took a break from football games. I didn't buy FIFA and I hated PES 19, so that year I didn't really play any football games. I came from COD and 2K. The thing is, I feel like NBA 2K isn't that difficult of a game to... Like, obviously I'm underestimating it. But when I used to play it, it didn't seem that difficult to get a grasp on. I played it in 2014. Whereas I played NHL a few months ago. Actually, it might have been a year ago now. Jesus, time flies. I think it would have been a year ago. Yeah, it would have been... I think it would have been during the summer. Because they would have put it for free on like PlayStation Plus or something. And in my first online game, I got beat 20-0. Like, my opponent had a God Squad. And I had, like, not a God Squad. But that wasn't the reason. Like, I got beat 20-0. It would have been, like, 17-0 if we had fair teams. Like, because I don't think... The reason I think a football game is very hard to learn and... NHL is because there's so much skill in dribbling and it's so hard to score. I think I just have it on the trainer, but I think it does help because I've always had it on. So when I play without it, I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't actually use it for anything. Mbappe versus Dembele, who was better? I would say Dembele. Because Dembele has the weak foot. And I feel like he's a bit faster in the skill moves and stuff. I quit Madden and 2K because they cost so much money compared to eFootball. How much does 2K cost to like level up your pro to like not the best level, but like a very, very good level? Like that, the level where you kind of need to be to compete at a higher level. But the thing is, Steven, that's your decision though. I don't think you need to spend 10 grand. I assume to level up your player in 2K. I'm not talking about the Ultimate Team mode, I'm talking about the other mode. I assume it only costs like, well, saying only is I don't know what the word for this is. It's a bit stupid saying only. But it's probably what, like 400 or 500, is it? Oh, 150 per player. That doesn't sound as bad. But do you kind of need multiple players? Or can you get away with just having one? That doesn't sound like... I hate talking like this though, because it's like... It sounds like Stockholm Syndrome, doesn't it? Like, oh, it only costs 150 to level your guy up. It's like 15 years ago, you bought the game. Like 15 years ago, you just bought the game. Would you consider your team a god squad? Yeah. I'll have a look again. I think, yeah. I was gonna say maybe like a Hullet, but you have Hullet. I think you're probably just missing the box to box, but that's why no one has the box to box. Oh no, I think that you had Seedorf actually. Yeah, no, you have a god squad. You're not missing anything. I mean, no name. If this isn't the god squad, what would be a god squad? Like, I can't see any upgrade here. Like, obviously, you have a better keeper. Like, there's no player that'll come out that'll be better than these, really. Obviously, a Messi card will come out with 2 Showtime skills, and you can say that's better, but is it actually going to make you notice anything different on the pitch? What's up, Luke? Why back 3? I think it's the best way to play football. This isn't my account, De Bruyne. This is a subscriber's account. Like, my team is similar level, but the cards are just older. They're just older versions of a lot of the cards. With that picture I sent you, yeah, you tweeted it as well, I think. Did you screenshot this, or did you see this on Reddit or something? Is this a Luke A original screenshot? How was your defending in FIFA now? I actually I won a game 2-0 last night. And I defended. It was a masterclass in defending. Like, my opponent was very good. But the thing is that in FIFA, defending is you have to really lock in to do it. And then your opponent also has to do you a favor by not being a loser and passing it around needlessly. They kind of just have to keep attacking. Like, if your opponent is patient, eventually your AI gets loose, I'd say, would be the word. Like, they just stop marking the players. So at the sweaty high level, that's all people do. They just pass it around. Like, the best players in the world, okay? The guys that are pros will commonly have like 30% possession against people. And it's not because they can't get the ball off them. Or they can't get the ball off them, but it's not because like they're stupid. It's because if they press, if they leave any gap to put pressure on the ball, it just leaves too many spaces. So you kind of like that's, and the thing is, I'm shocked no one in the FIFA community realizes it's because they don't have second man press. Like, no one. And then if you say, oh, they need to add second man press, people think it's already in the game. Like, I don't know why they're so ignorant with this, considering it was in FIFA for its entirety up until FIFA 18. Like, that was the first year they removed it. And do you remember when this game came out and they didn't have second man press? I didn't play it. I said I'd never play this game if it doesn't have second man press. They added it pretty quickly though, to be fair. Who won that header? That was a big leap. Man, look at Dembele. The hacker is crazy on FIFA. I'm not on PC, so I don't have to play against them, but yeah. It's stupid how they can just hack like that. I don't know exactly what the hack is, but it's something like they just turn your controller off, essentially. You don't have the Inter Eto. I actually say Ronaldo's better than the Eto you have. Man, what is this lag? And then I don't like Nesta as much. Jeez, this guy's internet was all right for the first bit. Oh, good ball. I might have had a shot there. What's up, Skinny? Also, here, that's another thing about this Yamal with edge crossing. He doesn't do it on his weak foot, and he's left-footed on the right wing, so. And I feel like edge crossing is best when the defense isn't set. When was the last Hullet they released, boys? I feel like they haven't released Hullet in ages. And they've released all the top tier cards now, I think. Except for Hullet. Because they released a Vieira with Phenomenal Pass. They've released Thuram now. I feel like they've released like all the top players pretty much. People turn into fidget. And Nez, it's because they don't have second man press in the game, because your option is, if you use their version of second man press, you're not going to get the ball. You're just going to stay close to the player. And if you manually run at the player yourself, you aren't marking the striker anymore. So that's... Come on, Van Dijk. Come on. Heard they removed time finishing. They did, yeah. Which I think overall is a good change, but I think time finishing is good for like long shots and stuff. And free kicks. Like I liked time finishing for long shots. You should have to time your shot, I think. If you're gonna be whacking it. Maybe they should have just kept time finishing for power shots. It was very satisfying, yeah, I know. But it can mess with the consistency of finishing, which I understand. But to be honest, the finishing's way too strong in that game as well. A big part of the score lines in FIFA is the shooting as well. Pretty much any player can hit the top bins. Like I uploaded a video on my FIFA channel. In 40 games with Declan Rice, I got 25 goals and 25 assists or something. And like loads of his goals are on his left foot. He has 67 finishing. What's up, Rishi? Hullet last came out in May with Raul. Yeah, we'll probably get a Hullet soon then. I got Nesta other week and have Juve Thuram for sure. Retro skip this pack. If you remind me after the game, I can show you Rishi. I'll place out. I think the next Hullet will be. I think the last one was a deep line forward, wasn't it? They haven't released a Classic 10 in ages. And I don't think they've ever released a box-to-box Hullet. I hope he isn't the box-to-box, though. I think he's best in striker. They'll probably just release a goal poacher Hullet at this point. They'll just say fuck it. Release a goal poacher one. What a ball! Woohoo! What a ball, Yamal. It looked like a blitz curler. What a ball, Gareth Bale. Oh my god. That's something I never see people do, the early low driven cross. Need to add that to your game. I think Cole player would probably be best. They also actually haven't released a creative playmaker one in ages. I think my Hullet... Is my Hullet the only creative playmaker one? Came out like ages ago. Oh, he has edge crossing as well. Didn't know that. I think creative playmaker is the best. Because if you play him as second striker, it's basically like a deep line forward. And then if you play him center forward, he's in active playstyle, so it's like a goal poacher. And then if you play him attacking mid, creative playmakers are good. So I'd want the creative playmaker. Hold it. But whole player works as well, because if you play him at center forward again, he'll be like a goal poacher. Yeah, I have a Dutch creative playmaker one. He came out with Van Basten and Rijkaard. What a pack, by the way. Probably the best value for money pack they ever released. Alongside with that recent one that came out with Maldini and Thuram. That one was also crazy. I can't remember who the third player was, though. I don't think I got them, whoever it was. What do you think about Sunderland performance? I actually didn't watch the football this weekend. This weekend, I went gym. I don't even remember what I did the other days. Seedorf, Jesus, that. Yeah, I didn't go for Seedorf because I already have Mateus, but that is probably the best pack, value for money pack they've released. I thought the Messi, the Blitzcurler Messi and Suarez pack was also a very good value, I thought. But a lot of people already had previous versions of Messi, so. Right, Adam Ronaldo, come on. Yeah, Del Piero was very good in this game. I even have like his old legend card. And it's very good. Off the post, come on. It was Alonso first, then Seedorf in the re-release. Okay. Yeah. Well, Alonso at the time wasn't good just because we had a gameplay, but in this gameplay, he's a lot better. Alonso. Spicy. Ah, come on. Yeah, I was using Van de Ven in the last stream. He was decent. Well, the skill isn't... Don't worry about the skill, Miguel. I think I can feel the lower dribbling on this version of Thuram. He wasn't as fast as he usually is there. Ooh, that's a foul. Go on, Zico. Oh. as he quit. Alright, did anything come out on FIFA, boys? Any FIFA players here? What was today's content? Why are these all popular? No, you can't play that. Nico Paz. Alright, boys, I'm gonna end the stream there anyway. I'm gonna go gym. I'll see you guys on Thursday for sure for eFootball. I might do a FIFA stream. In the meantime, so if you're not subscribed to my FIFA channel, I'll get you the link now. I don't know why that came up. I'm sorry. That was what YouTube auto played after my music. So check out that FIFA channel if you play FIFA. Alright, I'll see you. Bye.